Okay, hello. I'm doing another pre-recorded video today. This time I have Dead Space. I figured I'd kind of switch up. I've been doing Doom 3 for like 2 days in a row. And I kind of wanted something a little bit more, I don't know, varied. Is it really varied? They're both sci-fi horror, but I guess, you know, alien versus demons is still kind of different enough. I'm just rambling. Plus, I've just really wanted to play Dead Space, so I figured rather than force myself to play Doom 3, if I play Dead Space now, I can just get that out of my system, and I'll be more inclined to play Doom 3 as well, so I think I'll probably try to record that after this. I'm trying to just make sure that I have plenty of stuff recorded before I leave. I don't know, because I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks about. So I'd like to be able to have enough stuff to cover every day, but I might just try to cover just the weekdays while I'm gone, and then the weekends. That way it's like 5 days. So I have like 5 days in a row of stuff. And then like another 5 days in a row.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
I don't know. By the time this is out, you'll see what.
Sorry.
Well, you won't
I'm
see
sorry about everything.
until maybe a couple days from now how it goes. But yeah, by the time this is out, I'll have figured things out a little bit better.
It's strange. Such a little thing.
I'm still kind of sick. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. It's not as
How
bad.
many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board.
It's a little
Sounds
weird.
like you do have a lot of catching up to
It
do.
feels like whenever I
All right, everyone, we're here.
whenever I
Sinking
start
orbit
speaking, it gets
All this
worse.
trouble over that chunk of rock.
now. Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura.
The sensitivity
The
Impressive.
USG Ishimura,
was
biggest planet cracker in her
really
class.
high in the menus,
And it looks like they're already
so I
off the
lowered
hook.
it. I don't know what it's going to be like in game.
Why is it all dark? I don't
This is a
see
game
any
I've
lights.
played a
Corporal, take
lot.
us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix
When
that
I was
ship,
younger,
not the other way around.
it's kind of weird to say that because this is like an Xbox 360 game. Like I played it a lot on Xbox 360,
Come in, Ishimura.
and I think I played it like once on
You're
PC.
gonna need to boost the signal if your
Yes,
power's
we
low.
know.
But I originally played Dead
Boost the
Space
signal.
1 and 2 on Xbox, and it's just weird to
Never heard
think
of a
that
total
like
communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think
played
with 1,000
this
people
game,
on board, someone
like,
would pick up the phone.
almost 10 years ago. I mean, it wasn't exactly 10 years ago. It was probably a little bit less.
What is that?
But still, to think
It's a
that
busted
like
array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix
might
it.
have been. I
48
don't know.
hours
Yeah, it
out.
was like 15 or so,
you heard the
16,
lady.
maybe
Take us in.
17.
Let's see
I
what
was in
needs
high
fixed.
school.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto
Actually, maybe I was like 14. I want to say I was like 15.
That guidance tent is damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Sorry, I'm like changing my story up so much.
Are you insane?
No, I remember now.
Make it inside. Corporal,
I think I was like 14 when I first played this game. Because, I was playing this game on Xbox, and a kid in my class messaged, he invited me to an Xbox Live party, because it was like right before Dead Space 2 was coming out,
Were you trying to get us killed?
and we just talked about it, because he's like, oh my god, you like Dead Space, like, you also like Dead Space? I must say you like Dead Space 2, and it sounded like a really bad title drop meme. But yeah,
I'm not getting any readings from the
there's
port
a
booster.
kid in my
and we've
class,
lost comms and autopilot.
and
It'll take some time.
All
to
right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to
saw
help
me
out.
playing Dead Space, and he wanted to talk about Dead Space, and
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship.
Now he's like my best friend, so...
Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
I guess...
We've still got a job to do.
I feel like I'm getting
Moving
sappy, like, right off the bat with this video, but, I mean, I guess this game kind of means a lot to me in a way that, like, in a more sort of personal or meta way. Like, the game itself is fine. I have good memories of the game, like, playing it. I like the game a lot. Oh, the sensitivity is really bad when you're in-game, though. What the heck? It's so sensitive in the menus. But yeah, yeah, at the risk of sounding sappy in my horror game, I am pretty thankful that this game exists, because I probably wouldn't have ever, you know, ended up as friends with my best friend. We kind of hung out in different crowds, but this was like the common thing, and then, you know, we would hang out a lot and play games and stuff. And I remember
power to the port booster. You lost
that was when like the Minecraft beta was out, and I remember I invited him over, and he took over my PC for like the whole night. Because I got him hooked on Minecraft. And then he went home and bought Minecraft, and we figured out how to make a server and play together.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
And then we got into like Amnesia. We played that together. I don't know. A lot of good memories associated with this game, and kind of like my early teenage years. And it's weird to think how long ago that was, and how like different things are now. I guess I can't save yet. I remember, what was it, like a while back, like,
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
what was it, Dead Space 2 was the one PewDiePie played, where he went like, "Say
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that.
sensitivity, I'm not sure how I feel, but once the necromorph show up, I'll have to
Damn power.
see what it's like.
Look, if
I
we
might
all
just grab my
cooperate,
controller and use that, but I don't know if it'll work if I turn it on while the game is running.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
It's B. Oh, yeah, okay, it's right here. I got it. I'll test out the controller. I'll turn it on and see how that goes.
The trans system's
Oh, it just
offline.
works.
Getting around
Okay,
can be
cool.
difficult.
Yeah, this game, I definitely feel more like at home with this game with the controller. So let me just turn on vibration. Okay. There we go.
Air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
Yeah, okay, that feels nice. I definitely think I prefer controller.
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
The controls will come back to me, right? I don't remember the exact controls, but...
What the hell?
I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Oh, look at that boyo. Just shoot it! Why aren't you shooting it? You're shooting at, like, the wall. What the heck, my guy?
The door's unlocked. Run!
Run. Oh, fuck. Okay, how do I run? How do I run? LB, okay.
Run, Isaac!
I'm running! What's the button? A. Okay. It's like a crash course. I like the controls on the keyboard. Hello. This game kind of blows its load early on the scares, but it's still such a great game. I don't even care. I didn't mean to rhyme, but you know, what can I say? I'm something of a poet, right? Potato, you do not be poet. Why do you not finish Doom 3? I want you to play Doom 3. I only like person games.
Shoot the limbs off enemies for extra damage.
Why do you not play real horror game?
Melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
I only like pathology. This game has gun. How are you scared if there is gun? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck? Why did you bounce? Did I turn VSync off? VSync is off. I was told VSync will fuck up the physics. But I can't walk through this door. What the heck? Oh, the doors. Huh? What? Alright, let's try it with VSync. Roll visuals. Alright, let's see what VSync looks like. It's probably gonna be awful. I've heard hard. Oh my god, this is dog shit. Why can't I go through this door? Okay, VSync didn't fix it. What? Can I? Oh, there's blur? Turn that off. Oh wait, you gotta press A, right? VSync off. There's no way I can like load an autosave without dying, right? Like, there's like, want me to open these up? I can't. Why can't I? Cool fucking game! What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, look this up and see why this doesn't work. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And I'm gonna hope this works. I turned on VSync and triple buffering in my GPU settings. That's what the guides online said to do if your rig is really good. Which by the standards that this game came out, yeah, I'd say my rig is really good. So hopefully this means the frame rate won't be too high. And we'll see what's supposed to happen, right? Nope. Nope, there was supposed to be a... There's supposed to be a necromorph there. So that's the same problem. It didn't work. Which means now I need to watch this cutscene a third time. That's fucking cool. Alright, well I guess I'll be right back again. Okay. Third time. I figured out the other issue I had. I was running the game in a window. So, even though I limited the frame rate and had VSync on and drove buffering and all that, the game was still running far faster than it should because it wasn't windowed. But now I see that it is only at 60 FPS at the origin frame rate and on. So now we can see. Let's see if it worked. If not, I have to start the game a fourth time and turn VSync on in game. Oh my, thank God. Alright. So my downfall was playing on windowed mode because I like to have borderless window when I record because it makes that much easier. All I gotta say is the saving grace of this video has been thank God I didn't do this live because then it would have been like troubleshooting stream number like 7 million and you would have had to watch me go through the opening cutscene like 3-4 times and I just realized I missed the medkit inside the ship. My first playthrough. On this playthrough, on this run, this save, whatever.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly. And half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
Ooh.
The data board is fried.
Ugh.
But there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. My train of thought has been so horribly derailed. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, I don't know which way I want to go first. It just stinks because like now it's like, oh, you know, I had a limited time to play games, and I've spent like all of it troubleshooting. Oh, that's what I want to complain about. The fact that there's a save station like right in the first room, but you can't use it.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it
So
out.
if you have this horrible fucking bug,
forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything
you have
like
to
that.
watch all
Cut 'em
the
apart.
fucking cutscene again, because haha, fuck you, there's a save station, you can't use it. That's really annoying. Just let me save the damn
Be careful.
game.
Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
They really hammered that in.
By dismembering
Okay. Yeah, bro. You've given me like 3, maybe 4 messages where the answer is like 2 limbs. It's a little overboard.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac.
Apparently
Try using
VSync
station
also
modulators
breaks the
to pick
physics,
up.
though I seem to have attached this lad to my penis. He's really giving me the old... Okay, never mind. So he's sticking his arm right through my pooper. They call it anal feasting, where they take a man's anus and What happened? What was the whole thing? Right. And they put this fist inside the butthole. And then they eat the poo-poo. Like ice cream. It's probably, I probably butchered that, but I mean, who the fuck remembers that? That was, I think, even an old meme by the time this game came out. I think I'm really dating myself, right? Do people remember they eat the poo-poo? Like, do Zoomers know that one? There's a lot of like really funny like African like clips of like, I guess like, I don't know, are they evangelical Christians? I don't know what you call them. Right, I know evangelicalism, is that a word? It's like a thing in the US. I guess, you know, there's really like, I guess, super into Jesus people. They have like really weird ideas about like anyone who isn't them.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Just for the record, if you're with Jesus, you know, I generally I don't have a problem with you. It's when you end up going on TV and saying things like they eat the poo-poo, the homosexuals, you know. I kind of, you know, I'll have a problem with you then, and that's less because like you're with the Jesus and more that you're just kind of like a prick, you know? I typically don't really have much patience for anyone who like pushes their beliefs on me. It doesn't even have to be like...
Listen up, car rate is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried.
religion. But you know, it's also politics, but you know, religion and politics are the best fucking topics to have at a family dinner. So, you know, my silly YouTube videos also, where we should talk about religion and politics. But I'll say that the Christians who don't shut the fuck up, I probably am more inclined to be annoyed with the Reddit atheists who don't shut the fuck up about being atheists. And that's just because they're so smart and up their own ass that it makes me hate them more.
Isaac,
I mean,
you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
you know, like the one guy, like, oh, I'm enlightened, I'm euphoric by my own atheism, where the fuck that dumb idiot on Reddit said, like, shut the fuck up. Okay, the game is really loud, huh? No, audio. Right, let's bump that down like a bunch. It's still really loud. Okay. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Anything? Now it feels a little quiet. I gotta like... Okay, let's... I think maybe this will be the... Hard to tell. It has weird audio mixing, doesn't it? Something coming towards me? Come on out. I see you up there. Okay, so I can't open that. What the? Oh, did I just use a med kit? Oops. Oh, I have a lot, so I guess I can live with that. Wait, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, I don't know, just really serious topics. I don't want to talk about those. That's not what we do on this channel. I like to talk about exploding assholes and penis vomit. Actually, I almost had a story about exploding assholes, but I figured I'd save you guys the details. Probably not a story anybody wants to hear. Anyway, a story you might want to hear, right? Because it's not even that great of a story. It's just
security system. It
much
took
more
some work,
pleasant.
but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
So, you know, wait, I don't even know why I said you know. You don't know. I went to the store today. Get myself more medicine. And, are they still there? Okay, they are. And, I got myself a donut. A Halloween donut. It's just, it has Halloween sprinkles on it. So it's like orange and black. Really nothing special, but I don't know. I was just excited. It's like Halloween, you know, and like Halloween time. It's like up there with like my favorite time of year. It might just be my favorite time of year. I don't really know. It really is exciting to me. I'm happy to have the spooky times. I mean, really, I think just like the second half of the year is like pretty stacked for me, because like,
You still need to find the data
yeah,
board to
I'm
the
looking
tram
for
computer.
it.
It's in the maintenance bay.
I don't know where the fuck that is. Yeah, the second half of the year is pretty stacked. Like, even you start strong, right? Because July is like, you know, the first month of the second half, right? It has my birthday, so that's exciting, sort of. I mean, it's not really as special as it used to be, because especially now, you know, on my own, so it's even kind of less special, but it's still kind of like fun to be like, oh, it's my birthday, like it's all about me. Not really anymore, but I like to pretend it is. And then October comes, and you have Halloween, and it's really like the you know, these last 3 months. It's like October is awesome. Halloween, I love Halloween. And then there's November, which has Thanksgiving, which is just like the day everyone goes into like a food coma, and I'm all about that. Again, that's probably more important or more fun when you have your family around. I'm on my own now, so I don't have anyone to like really like share the food coma with. And then there's Christmas time, which I don't know. As a kid, like, Christmas is like really nice. You get excited for like presents and stuff like that. And that, as an adult, like it's still kind of exciting to like exchange gifts, but like for me, it kind of became like I get kind of excited to see like how people react to like the gifts I get them, because I try to like be like, I'm gonna be like that. That's a weird. Okay, I don't even know. But I try to like get things that I think people would like, because you know, if you just ask them like, hey, what kind of things do you want, like that's boring, you know. You gotta like try to like figure it out, you know. So that's kind of fun. and it's like, yeah, it's cool to get some things that maybe you kind of want, but not enough to like buy yourself. Or, you know, again, you get things that like people think you might like. That's kind of fun. I've gotten some cool games that way, like that maybe I wouldn't have gotten for myself, and then end up really liking. Like Dragon Quest XI was one of those games where, you know, when everyone knows you as the guy who likes JRPGs, you know, when a holiday rolls around, they're like, hey, let's get him a JRPG. Which I thought was like, you know, all about the Nintendo Switch. You know, I get the Nintendo Switch version of that game. Man, that was good. But yeah, people are like, they're safe bets with me. Like, my sister always gets me like manga.
It's Kendra.
And it's kind of cool because I've gotten into like some manga series
There should be a key somewhere
that I
in the maintenance
probably
bay.
wouldn't have otherwise like read. Like I remember I watched the like original Full Metal Alchemist like very briefly, like on Adult Swim. And the conclusion, okay, yeah, look, when this game gets loud, it gets really loud. I don't know if you guys see that. But yeah, the conclusion I came to with that was I don't very much like Full Metal Alchemist. But then my sister got me the manga. And I gave that a shot, and I mean it's I don't know if it's my favorite. It's probably far from my favorite. But you know, I'm very original. My favorite manga is Berserk. Okay, yeah, this game is fucking loud. Okay. Okay, I'm like looking at the meters and I mean, Watamote used to be up there, like, probably my favorite, but, I don't know, that manga just went in such a completely different direction. I don't know how much I like it anymore. It feels like a different story altogether. I mean, it's kind of nice to see, like, Tomoko evolve and, like, become more social, I guess, because, like, Watamote came out when I was in high school. Yeah, I probably actually, I think I was like entering high school. So, and that's like kind of when I was getting back into anime and stuff. So, I was a really awkward, like, dweeb, when I was that age. And I didn't really have a lot of friends. And I just kind of, my days consist of like going to school and then like going home and like playing video games or watching anime, and like I didn't really like do a whole lot. Kind of like now, except now I'm an adult. But I was very socially awkward. I was very afraid of like interacting with people. I definitely was not like a well-adjusted like kid. I'm probably not a very well-adjusted adult, but I'm better off now than I was back then, I think. But the point that I'm getting at with this long-winded story was, for better or worse, Tomoko was a character that I really related to, and there were elements of myself that I saw in her, and it was kind of nice to like read a manga where like I really felt like I understood where the character was coming from, and it felt like somebody knew what it was like to be me. I don't know. It's kind of weird to say it like that, but I don't know like how to put it. But I think people have been. I think people have been there will understand. Exactly what I mean. I'm still kind of like a weirdo, you know? Yeah, I still get nervous in like social situations when, like, if I'm uncomfortable. I don't know. There are things that have definitely helped me as I've grown up. But I'm still kind of like, I don't like crowds. Like I don't like being. It's really fucking weird to say, because it sounds fucking stupid. But like I don't like being around people because I don't like that they can see me. So like if you're someone where it's like I want to hang out with you in person, like it means like I'm really comfortable around you. You know, like I'm okay with the fact that you can see me, because I kind of hate that people can see me, and having to exist in public means I must be seen like by somebody. Like it's kind of like a weird dynamic. Like I cope with it, you know. Like I can live a fairly normal life. I'm kind of like a recluse, I guess, like a shut-in. Like I'm not like. I guess. But I'm like incredibly introverted, right? Like, when I put it, I can be social when I need to be, though. And that's what I was getting at with this manga, with Watamote. I think what's been nice about reading it, even if it's not exactly my cup of tea anymore, is seeing Tomoko kind of like grow as a character and become more social and have friends and stuff. Did I not pick up the fucking data board? What did I pick up? Am I losing it? God damn. Okay, I'm losing it, I guess. But yeah, seeing her like evolve and become like like a more successful person, even if it's just the little bits at a time, like, was really nice to see, because, you know, it was a character I related to, and I felt like, you know, I saw myself a lot in her, and you know, and I started to grow into like a more social person and like change myself, to see this character that I related to so much kind of do the same in her story. Felt like, you know, maybe I had a chance, you know, and you know, I could do it. Okay, which I don't know. It feels fucking stupid to say, like maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. I know people like to say, like, oh, representation in media matters, which I don't want to get into that debate. I guess you could say that what I'm saying is like an argument in favor of, like, you know, that whole representation matters. But it wasn't even, you know, people like to say that about like physical characteristics a lot, and that's a can of worms I really don't want to get into. I don't think. Like, I don't think. So I'm about to say something really stupid, right? Yeah, I don't know. To me, that's never really been something I worried about.
Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
A character doesn't need to look like me. I feel like that. Because again, Tomoko doesn't look like me, right? The Japanese girl. I'm not a Japanese girl, believe it or not. But Yeah, it's still, I'm able to relate to the things that happened, you know, and the experience she has. And maybe some people feel like that they need to have someone look like them to relate to them, and I don't know, maybe that's an experience that I don't need to have, and maybe that makes me weird. I don't know. People like to argue about that a lot. I don't. I feel like at the risk of sounding like some kind of, you know, what kind of person would say it, right? It just feels a little close-minded to me that somebody, like, if somebody has to feel like that they need to physically look like a character to relate to them. To me, the human experience is about, like, what you go through, like, as a person, and I've always thought, you know,
Strange.
I don't look at someone
Whatever was in the flight lounge must
for
have
what
left
they
us
are.
lucky for us.
I look
Isaac,
at
get back
who
to
they
the
are,
island
because
for
really,
launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your
I mean,
league,
I
Hammond.
was-
This is suicide. We're going to die out
I
here.
guess I was a bit of a misanthrope for a really long time.
But I have a mission to complete, and that's
As
exactly what
cringy
I am
and
going
edgy
to
as that
do, with
sounds.
or without you. Do we understand each other?
So I kind of
Just get us out of here alive.
wrote everyone off as like I hate you, like not like a visceral hate, like, you know, like, I don't know, it gets dodgy trying to talk about these things, because then you like, it always gets into like topics I don't feel comfortable approaching, because a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions about things that I don't care about. Like, you might say that I hate the word privilege, because I feel like you deny someone's lived experiences by just assuming that they're privileged because they look a certain way. You know? Like, I had a professor who talked about how people had privilege because X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like, you don't even know me. Like, I don't know, my family, like I don't know, like my mother's family was like immigrants, like they came to this country like poor and had nothing, like, and we were able to, you know, well, I say we, but, you know, the family was able to, like, at least build something for themselves, and some people aren't lucky enough to kind of break free from that. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say, like,
Isaac,
I grew up in, like, an affluent household, but, I mean, my parents did what they could to provide for me and my siblings. You know? I guess I was lucky enough that, like, I had parents who could do that, I guess, or were in a situation, like, I mean, my dad worked multiple jobs, and, you know, my mom worked her own job, and some people don't have families that do that, and, you know, there's no correct way to do it. I mean, there's a give and a take. Like, when I reached a certain age, it meant that I didn't get to see my parents as much because they were working. They needed to, you know, they had things that they wanted to give us kids, and they couldn't do that if they didn't, like, work multiple jobs. And, you know, some people could never do that, you know, like, some parents maybe, I don't even, like, I don't even want to say that, because that sounds like, I don't know, I feel like I'm insulting my parents when I say that some parents could never do that to their kids, right? Because they can't be away from them. But then it sounds like I'm saying my parents didn't care, and they obviously care. It's just a different way of showing it, I guess. Man, I don't know what I'm trying to just play Dead Space. Why am I talking about this shit? I'm broaching the fucking subjects and gonna make people be like, oh my god, how you don't understand. This character needs to look like you're racist because you can relate to characters that don't look like you. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, where the fuck am I going? I don't even know. Why am I talking? Just rambling. I don't even know what the hell. But I think level-headed people. This is gonna really fuck me in the ass, isn't it? Right? Now I'm insulting. You know, I'm saying you're not level-headed if you disagree with me. I am supposed to go this way. All right. How? I want us to go this way. Okay, I'm dumb. But yeah, most people are sensible. I think you can agree. I do understand, like I guess representation is like a thing where it's like you obviously like you don't want to ignore a certain demographic, right? Like I'm not saying like it's bad to want representation. Like to me, I'm just like, I guess I've never particularly cared, right? Because I play a lot of video games and a lot of, you know, and then I watch anime, right? So anime, like nobody looks like me, right? I mean, first of all, they're little Japanese cartoons, sort of like pink hair and shit. Like, and I like to watch like moe trash, so you know, all the protagonists are just like cute girls and.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
Those are
Not me.
the only way off the ship.
But
Kendra.
No,
you know,
Hammond.
maybe that's jacked me up in the brain, but
Just let me think.
and then like a video game, it's like,
Can you access the command computer?
you know, I can relate to a character's struggles in a video
no
game.
Good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary
Because I'm controlling
systems.
them,
Without the
right?
captain's
I mean,
authorization,
Isaac Clarke
I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
in this game, like he has a
Here he
face,
is.
right? But he's
Captain Benjamin Mathias.
kind of like a faceless good dude, right?
Medlab
Same thing like
status?
Master Chief, right?
Deceased.
Like we
How?
don't really see them.
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Maybe here's another case of like gamer is like it's culturally insensitive on accident. I don't know. Listen, I'm like a shut-in like wannabe neat, okay? I just don't have like the social like I don't have the social experience to like understand these things. So like if I come across as callous or like not or like insensitive, like I'm not trying to be, I just like, I don't know. I just don't get it, honestly. Like I'm really coming from like a situation where I just don't know what you're talking about. Like and I don't like begrudge people, right? Like especially if they're just like trying to like be happy. It's only when you start like yelling at people and telling them like this is how you should think, this is how things should be, this is how you should act. Again, like the annoying Christians and the annoying atheists, right? Like you really just leave people the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot easier just to live and let live. And again, I don't begrudge people for trying to be happy, especially if they're like, if they just don't understand something. They're like, they're not acting with like malintent. Like, you know, there's that whole thing where it's like, don't attribute to malice what can be attributed to stupidity. And like, you know, I'm like an idiot, so please don't think that I'm trying to like be rude. I'm just an idiot who plays video games. In this video, I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. This is the real scary of Halloween, right?
It's all right, McCoy. He's here.
Hello.
Nothing to be afraid of.
That's not good, lady.
I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you.
Oh, well, how are there maggots in space? Thank you. Thanks.
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
I got a lot of new subscribers lately. I think this will be the video that makes me lose them. I don't know. All because I wanted to talk about Watamote and how I think Tomoko was just like me for real, for real. But, you know, now I gotta say Ryan Gosling's just like me, you know? So, I'm sorry everyone who had to listen to this tangent as I dig myself further and further into this pit.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her.
I can.
We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You have to blow through it to get to the morgue.
Kind of like not be like a little based boy
and a shock pad from zero-G therapy.
in,
Should be down the corridor.
In my videos.
Communication is useless in all this static.
I definitely don't want to come across that way. You know, this guy's so bastard. He's so best. He's. Come on, Tato. Say the gamer word. So bastard. I don't know. That's not the way I want to come across. You know. I just want things to be laid back and chill. I've gotten to like, I don't know, I've broached topics like this before. Like when I played Ocarina, I was like, ooh, swerve out of this topic. It wasn't this one exactly, but if you remember, you remember. Yeah, I mean the same logic applies then than it does now. It's like, I guess at the end of the day, as long as you're not an asshole, right, and you're not rude to people for no reason, and you don't huff your own farts, right? You're not like a self-righteous like shit stain on the world, and you act like your shit don't stink. The chances are I probably will be okay with your pursuit of happiness. Even if we disagree on things, that's not gonna stop me from believing you are a human with your own life and your own wants and needs. And you should be allowed to be happy as long as you don't hurt anybody. That's really what it comes down to. I don't let... At least I try not to. I try not to let differences in ideas or ideologies or beliefs affect my ability to connect with other people. Because we're all connected. That's what Lane said. And, you know, it's a lonely world if you shut people out for no good reason. You really only shut people out if they are a net negative on your life. And there are people that are like that. They are... And it's not even necessarily that they're bad people. Sometimes people are just like oil and water. They don't mix well. And it's okay. You just wish people the best in life and move on. I have a friend, and I don't want to like reveal too much of my friend's business because it's not my place, but you know, he has some friends who frustrate him, and he doesn't feel like he gets treated right by them. And I tell him, like, you know, like, try to work it out, you know, like, that's, but it reaches the point where, you know, they don't, like, if they're not listening to you and your desires, and so, then maybe it's time to let it go. And I don't, like, I don't want people to, like, just shut people out, but, you know, it's like, sometimes it's the option, and it's because people, they grow into different people, and, you know, I forgot what I said to him, because he was talking about, like, what his friends were saying, because they kind of bug each other a lot about, like, hanging out, but not everyone wants to hang out, and then they kind of guilt trip each other, or not each other, there are specific people who guilt trip others into spending time when they either can't or don't want to, because they have other things going on in their life they want to take care of. Like my one friend, you know, my friend in question, you know, he has like personal projects that he wants to work on, you know, his own work, you know, he wants to be productive and get work done, but he's on his computer doing his work. And so they see him on his computer and they go, oh, you have, you know, play, oh, yeah, but, you know, like, we want you to play video games with us. And he goes, no, man, like, I'm trying to, like, do my work. And they go, you know, like, oh, come on, like, you never hang out with us, you know, what the heck, like, well, why are you letting, you know, the boys, like, drift apart? Like, you know, you're the one who keeps us together or whatever. And, like, like every time, and it's like, I feel bad for my friend because, like, it's just like, I just want to be productive, I just want to get my work done, like, I have all these things I want to do, and I can't because there's always somebody, like, trying to guilt trip me into playing video games and goof off, or, you know, go party and go do these things that I don't want to do because I want to work on my you know, my stuff, and it drives him nuts. And he's like, I feel like I'm being, like, I'm guilt tripped, like I'm gaslit into, like, hanging out with people, and it's like they're so afraid of the good times, like, going away, they don't even realize that they've been gone, like, they're over, like people have moved on, like, you know, there's a shift. People, you know, people grow up. You know, when you know each other for so long, it's like, yeah, sometimes the good times have to end, and you can't be, it's cliche, right? But you can't be sad they're over, you just have to be happy that they happened. And, like, the worst thing you want to do, right, is have someone that you've enjoyed spending time with, like, come to resent you, right? Because then that spoils the memories. Like, I would hate it if, like, I mean, I've had friends I've drifted apart from, and it's sad when you don't hear from them anymore, and you wish you at least got, like, that last goodbye, you know, but and plenty of my old friends, I've just kind of, like, sometimes you don't know if it's, like, the last time you were hanging out, and like, you wish you knew, or you had the opportunity, like, to, yeah, last time, so you could, I guess, give it the respect it deserves, but at the same time, you know, it's like, I guess I'm so glad I knew those people, and that they helped, you know, shape me into who I am today, for better or worse, like, It's all part of like my personal growth as a person, I guess. And personal growth as a person, yep. But you know, everyone people come and go, you know. But we're all part of the same world, and the internet has made the world look like a smaller place. It's like there's no reason why you can't stay connected. Like I said, you know, as cringe it is, you know, Lane said it, you know, we're all connected, right? The Wyodo. That connects all of us, right? We're all citizens of the world, as cringe as that sound. And we're all on the internet, we're all online, we all have a million devices, our computers and smartphones and game consoles. There's no reason why you still can't drop in on each other every now and then.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position.
You know,
something big moving out there.
I mean, again, I moved 3,000 miles to the other side of the country. You know, you think I didn't like leave anyone behind? Like, I kind of did. But it's just like, I don't know, it's something I had to do. I couldn't stay in the same place forever. I needed to do something different, and I'm glad I did. You know, it's exciting. It's a little scary. But, yeah, I'm glad I did it. And yeah, I'll miss my friends, you know, my family. But, not like they're gone, you know. I'm not dead. They're not dead. You know. Hopefully not for many, many years. Right, that won't be anything I have to worry about ever. People just gotta, like, do their own thing, you know? Again, you just gotta be happy that the good times happened, you know? Like, yeah, you can be sad when they're gone, but like, don't mourn them, right? Don't tarnish, you know, don't try to force them to stay, because then you'll just tarnish it. And there's nothing worse than something that's I'm being a huge weeb today, right? I'm gonna quote, like, paraphrase Evangelion, right? With you know, Comstoster Todd, probably butchered the pronunciation of that. But, you know, there's a line, you know, what once was happy, now is sad. Like, the worst thing you want to do is, like, force something into, like, being sad. I mean, that's not, like, in the meaning, like, the meaning of the song, it goes beyond that, right? That really isn't necessarily what the song's talking about. But it's just what came to mind. I'm a very musical person. Not in my abilities, I'm a terrible musician. But, you know, I listen to a lot of music, and I think about music a lot, and oftentimes I think music is, like, really useful for when I can't find the words that I want to use to describe something. Like, somebody already did it in a song. So that's really useful. What is this? Oh wow, look at that. Okay, I got some schematics. So, I didn't realize those took up inventory space. So, but, you know, I steal other people's words when I want to figure out what I want to say. Because I'm such an original and smart person, you know. What is this? Line racks. I don't have a line gun, so. Anyway, I don't know, this is, again, this has been a really heavy and serious video, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just in a mood, and I'm like getting over being sick, so now I'm like all existential, right? Like, oh, I had COVID for the second time. Now I'm gonna be all moody and like emo. I'm gonna talk about like all these different things. Now I'm pissed off because the game kept fucking bugging out because the frame rate is tied to the physics, and my computer's too good for this game. I had to troubleshoot. Now I'm pissed off. But I don't know, I'm still enjoying the game. I haven't been paying much attention to the game, but I feel like I've been talking a lot. It's kind of weird. And I was gonna play like Doom 3 after this, but I don't know. Now I just feel kind of like strange doing that because it's kind of like, how do I follow this up? I gotta like reset the paradigm, right? I gotta get back into like goofy mode. Like, oops, sorry, I got real for a second.
Your grav boost will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
There's no oh and Y. Okay. Like, let me get my manufactured personality real quick. Like. Ryan Gosling, just like me, for real. I had to explain to my mother, I'm not a loser. It's called being a Sigma male. That's why I sit at the lunch table by myself. Like, there we go, right? You get all the memes out. Xerxes. Stuffing the Zaza.
You got a shot.
Let me just say dumb shit.
With the thermite at the barricade to destroy it.
If you've made it this far into the video, congratulations. You've gotten through like the worst of it, right? Because I've officially concluded talking about whatever this really fucking annoying shit, right? It's existential bullshit. And, I remember what the other topic was. Relatable characters. I'm done with that. No more. Nope, from here on out, it's just all gonna be dude weed, Lamau, illegal drugs. And, being a thug, right? Thug. Do the thug shaker, right? Yeah, you got the ass. Do the thug shaker.
Exiting vacuum.
I haven't watched that video enough. The weird fucking, what's his name? Nostalgia critic? Doug Walker. I haven't, where he's like, yeah, you're a thug, right? You got that ass. Like, I don't know why, like, the thug shaker became a meme. Why, it's like gotchi, but like a new, like, flavor and variant. People just, like, are back to, like, gay porn is funny, I guess. Except it's not, like, explicitly, like, gay porn, right? What the fuck? What is this video? Right? Because gotchi, right? That was, like, the gotchi muchi stuff, right? That was all, like, you know, that was taking clips from gay pornos, like, old gay pornos. Like, out of context, and, like, you know, because they were kind of, like, they're funny, like, not gonna lie, like, you know, the whole leather club's 2 doors down or whatever, like, that shit's funny. I get it. Well, great damage. But, yeah. I mean, I know that there's the thug shaker, right? That's the... What the fuck is that one? Oh, I need a power. What's that one? I don't even know. You see it on, like, GIF, right? If you browse GIF, which I don't know why you would. What the fuck? How far back do I go? Oh, okay. I'm like right there. This GIF is like mostly like porn. Alright, there's some funny like you laugh, you lose stuff. And there's some funny meme stuff. But it's all like okay, I'm gonna embarrass myself, right? And say, oh, eyebrows GIF. I swear it's for the laugh you lose. Oh, why don't you go on a work save GIF? Because there's also one on GIF, so I have to collect all the funny WebMs. But yeah, GIF is mostly like porn and people arguing about porn and each other's taste in porn. It's quite painful to browse. But you know they have the Embossin, right? Embotacum threads.
Okay, you're through.
Where that shit's funny because I love seeing the Zoom bombs, like where people will join, like they'll like join like an open Zoom call and like play this. This guy. He is very, you know, like the guy who like screamed, like there was like that porn star who like screamed when he like coomed, right? You know the one where he's really loud. He's like, ah, you know that one. He sounds like he's going Super Saiyan. This is like a similar thing, where the dude, how do I sell? Is like really into it when he cooms, and people make memes out of like his facial expressions, and like they'll have stuff where like he's like yelling whatever the fuck he's yelling about, and you know they have like him like in a roller coaster, and it's like when it's your first time on the roller coaster and you don't expect like the sharp turn, like I don't know, it's like funny shit. I can't show it to you, but if you know Embossin, I'm about to come, you know, all that stuff, you know, that's where you find those GIFs on or WebMs on GIF, and it's kind of worth seeing the questionable threads because they're funny. But yeah, there's one in those threads where it's like the guy's talking about like what is it? It's some challenge, like it's a really dumb challenge name. I don't remember what it is. It's like something like no, meat jerk challenge. Trying to find some dudes, some fellas to do the jerk meat challenge. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's really dumb. I cannot explain it to you. I cannot show it to you on YouTube. But I think the whole joke, like with those, is the same as Gotchi, where it's like haha, it's gay porno, like which kind of like someone mentioned that like Gotchi was funnier, and it absolutely was funnier because it's like there's people like writing like these fucking out there stories. Like there's some channels on YouTube that have like the videos, like the movies that those Gotchi clips like originate from, and they just take out like all like the fucking scenes, you know, and so it's just like the plot. Like you can literally watch it for the plot. And like the one with the like the oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry about what? Like I've seen that movie. Sans the you know, the intercourse, and it's honestly pretty funny. It's a funny movie. The acting is like so bad, and you know, like, you know, it's just window dressing for the intercourse, which makes it funnier, because like nobody gave a shit, right? The actors didn't give a shit. The director didn't give a shit. The people who genuinely watched it like didn't give a shit, right? So you get like this shit where it's like this dude is a spy. It's a different movie, but
Can anybody hear me?
and
Eileen Fisk.
he's like contacted by
I don't know what's happening.
his
When
old
do they all
boss or
leave?
something, and
I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me.
what's the password? Like,
In the wall.
yeah, you know, there's a mother of a virus just tearing through the system.
Why is everyone...
I need your password. Well, what's your password?
You're Harris, the prisoner
Oral
from the
cum
colony.
shot.
You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me!
Like,
Please!
it's fucking magical. Like, the writing is so fucking stupid.
Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's
I'm so glad I'm not
problems concern me
monetized, because this video
greatly. I
is
have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker.
is
The exact
absolutely
nature of that
getting
connection is still unknown.
demonetized.
Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing forms of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia.
It's okay, because I know YouTube likes to throw ads on your videos even if you're not monetized, right?
Mercer has advised that I bring some of the
So
study.
yeah, have fun, Coca-Cola. Try putting ads on this fucking video, you dickheads. Without me ever getting a fucking red cent. I hate you.
But I need his expertise. We need solutions.
Fuck Coca-Cola. I only drink peanuts. Yeah, Colonel. I'm on the USG Ishimo. There's an engineer running around, talking about oral cum shots. Snake, that's Isaac Clarke. Watch out for his plasma cutter. His aim with it is true, and he'll chop your limbs off with it. Chop my limbs off. Make sure he doesn't hear you. Snake, I know you're dummy thick. Colonel. I'm dummy thick. Can't just say that. It's the donuts. They go right to my thighs. Makes my ass cheeks clap together when I run. What the fuck is happening here? Oh yeah. The scary ones, right? Oh, you're attacking too. Okay. I didn't notice you. Oh my god, Isaac, you were the Dead Space too? Who up Isaac-ing the Clarke? OMG me.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God.
Oh, is that a...
Accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Oh, can I break this? I can't. Okay, it's too powerful. The glass is too strong. Can I just go here? I just want to make it to the next, like, mission, you know? Probably be a good spot to end it. You could end it all. He didn't say that. Oh, I gotta go over here. Sorry, I don't know if that got picked up, but I like breathed in and it like how being sick goes and makes things happen. Mucus, and I don't know if that got picked up, but if you like heard like a weird snorting noise, I'm so sorry. I didn't really mean to do that. I'm not trying to be like Dark Side Phil, you know, constantly like honk snort like in all of his videos. That's not me.
Isaac, somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs.
I found the dick logs.
Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the remake of this game.
We've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck.
I went the wrong way.
Stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I went to the wrong door. Because the way this level is laid out, it's not the way like I want it to be. So the way I see it, right? This should have been like the direction you come in from, because like bam, immediately right in front of you, that's like where you need to go. And then like you have two things like off to the side, right? That's in my version of the game, that's like what it is. But instead, like you come in like over here, and it's just weird because like when you enter, all right, let's just do it again, right? When you enter, right, it's like here's where you gotta go. That's just weird. And then like there's the two things you gotta go to on the side here. It's like you should enter from the middle, and then like you have to go to left and right so you can progress forward. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too video game, right? I'm too gamer. But that's just the way I see it. Anyway, now we can make it to the next level. So we can save. Intensive care completed. So, I don't know. I'll probably, like, play more of this tomorrow when I'm not in a weird mood that makes me talk about controversial topics. And I can talk about the funny ha-has instead, and I can talk about ass cheeks and, you know, vomit more. That's funny. So anyway, thanks for sticking around, and thanks for your patience. I hope I wasn't off-putting to anyone. That's not my goal. So if you know, again, I talked about some controversial things. If I said something dumb, I'm sorry. I didn't want to. I just rambled. Sometimes my mouth is faster than my brain, and I say dumb things. So thanks so much for watching. Take care. Happy spooky month. We're gonna continue with the horror games all month, and probably afterwards. I don't know if I'll be able to finish all these games. Thank you. Bye bye.